Hi there, Alec from VacuumSpot.com.au, showing you a quick repair on a Dyson DC07. Okay, this one I'm just going to quickly swap out the clutch in our DC07. Actually, somebody emailed me and asked me if I could do this, and I'm really sorry, I don't remember your name, so sorry. But here we go. Getting a crazy eyes from my cameraman here. Sorry, it's not a mistake. Alright, so I'm going to try and do this one in less than 10 minutes. So enough jibber jabber. Off with the base plate. Okay, my trusty belt lifting tool or brush removal tool. Up. Okay, always check when you're changing the clutch that your brush is spinning freely. Make sure your bearings are okay in that. But since I just changed them not 5 minutes ago, I know they're fine. Okay, so here I'm going to put my fingers in between whatever this part's called and this part, and I'm going to just gradually lift it up. Take that whole part aside, remove the U-bend from the back, and grab a number 15 Torx. Okay, first screw is the hardest one to get. It's down there. I'm sorry, but I can't do it facing away from me. Okay. Oh, whoops, I'm in such a rush I forgot to do an important part. You've got to get this little dress thingamy off your clutch. So the small flat blade screwdriver goes in just above your actuator here, and then you just gently lever that, and often you'll need to lever it from the top too, so near this little jutting out bit. Okay, the other two screws, okay, in the background there's a delivery truck coming, so I'm not sure if you can hear that. I'm not sure if I'll need to stop the video, but I think something's getting delivered. Okay, so off with the clutch cover. Okay, now you just manually pull the belt from the clutch. This is a clutch to motor belt, so you're just literally unhooking that. Now in some cases this will be broken, which makes it a little bit harder to get out, but you grab hold of both parts and just gently pull that up. If this here is moving freely, you should be able to see that in turn when I move this white plate, roller rather, is moving. Now this clutch is actually fine, so I can just refit this one. The grooves around here line up to this groove here. Okay, so what we're going to do is just drop the clutch in, and it will click and lock. Then we're going to put the belt over the shaft and just give it a spin, make sure that it's moving freely. Then we go back on with our clutch cover, reverse order with our screws. Now always, here's my little tip for the day, do this screw first, because if you're ever going to drop one, this is the screw that's going to get dropped, and if you do the other two up then you have to remove this, it's just a hassle. So start with this one, so if you make a mistake it's easiest to fix. Okay, now our dress cover, you've got a little groove part here that lines up with this actuator. Pop it on. U-bend can go back on now. Put the what do you call that? We'll call it a shoe over this part there, and now we're just lining this housing back. and just rock it into place like that, and it will click and lock. Lift your belt up onto your tool. Now this is possible to do without a belt lifting tool, but it is hard and you will lose skin off your knuckles most likely, but you can sort of lever it up with a screwdriver enough to get the brush roller back in. So don't worry if you don't have a belt lifter tool, this is still a simple repair, it just might take you an extra 5 minutes. Make sure that runs freely. Base plate locking tabs on. Okay. Clutch is all done. I suppose we should give it a quick test. Make sure if every now and again you can have that all and it'll work freely, but when you put the base plate on, it can just put a little bit of pressure on and cause your brush to stop. So we'll just double check. That's running smooth as silk. Another quick repair tip from Alec at VacuumSpot.